It's the card of the week.
It's the card of the week.
No, but it's not the card of the week.
Well, it is.
Well, yeah.
But it's not. Yeah. It's not the topic of the card, but it is the topic of the card of the week.
All right. So this week, it's kind of two cards.
Yeah.
But this card game we have not yet talked about.
Yeah.
We started playing this game. We haven't played it in a while.
A crazy game.
It's crazy. It's fun.
Yeah.
It is an expandable card game.
Yep.
Okay. We've talked quite a bit about TCG, CCGs, and expandable card games. I was having a conversation today about kind of reprinting and, need to reprint more stuff. And I made the comment of, well, then at that point, you're just going to have an expandable card game if all you just do is reprints. Yeah. Right. But that's a whole other conversation, a whole other topic. Expandable card game, you buy the box, you get all the cards. Okay. You don't got to worry about booster packs, hunting down the cards, the rare cards that you don't have. A lot of pros and cons to all these different models. Okay. Yep. It's just another model. Okay. Yep. The game is versus 2-player system card game. It's a Marvel card game.
Marvel's huge, dude.
There's a Marvel, but they are also in other IPs. Yep. There's a Predator set. Mm-hmm. There's an Alien set. There is, what other sets are there? What other sets are there? Mortal
Kombat?
They're coming. Mortal Kombat is coming. The Boys is coming. Yeah. X-Files. There's an X-Files set. Ooh, okay. I think that is actually over there somewhere. There's quite a few different sets out there. Mm-hmm. There's the Alien Battles. Yeah, there's quite a few different IPs in the game. Okay, so yes, an expandable card game. When we first played it, I got big Commander vibes. Okay, because each deck is built around a hero. Yeah. Okay, or a villain. It's a character.
Yeah, character.
Each deck is built around a character. Yeah. You can level up your character. Your character can have different versions: level 1, level 2, level 3. Most are 2 levels: level 1, level 2. Some go level 3, level 4. It all depends on the character. Okay. But again, it's an expandable card game. I want to do a rules video, like how to play, but that's in the future. So when we first played this game, we took like the core set, the base box essentially. Yep. And then we took the recommended, basically the starter decks, the recommended setups. We had fun with it. What did you think of that initial playthrough?
Oh my goodness, I hated the deck I was playing. I hated it. But much.
It was also one of those things too where the first time you play deck, you have no idea how to play it. You have no clue how to pilot it.
I thought it was going to be cool.
Yeah, and then it was
in theory, it's cool.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just a weird setup. It was a really weird deck just to play. And I think what they did was they just took all the villains and then just threw them in a deck. Yeah. And I was like, here you go.
Yeah, that was the cool part that I thought. But it was like you had CMC 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it was 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. And there was no in between.
Yeah. The cost of the cards.
And it was like, all right, well, I'm trying to play on curve, kind of, except you can't play on curve when you can just play a card every other turn. Yeah. For the higher mana cost, and there's no in between. So then when it was just rough.
Yeah, it was weird.
And it wasn't even like there was a lot of low CMC stuff. It was pretty much all the exact same number all the way up the line.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. So it was like you had 2 of each card, except if we're on turn 3 and I don't have those low drop cards. Well, I don't have 4. You have 1, 2, and 3 access, and I'm just over here doing literally nothing. It was such a bad time.
Yeah,
it was a terrible deck.
And I think we've all had those experiences too of the first time we play a game. Just we don't really know how the deck functions, and then that just really inhibits your enjoyment of the game.
We played 3 times, I believe.
Did we?
I believe so, because I played that deck twice.
Oh,
and I was like, okay, maybe, just a fluke. Let me try it again. But no, it's terrible.
And again, it was just the first time we had played that game. Yeah. And really just learning how stuff played. Yeah. So all right. But that is for a completely different
This is just how video. The game is. This is what the game is.
Yeah, that's kind of what the game is.
Card of the week
is the Hulk.
The Hulk.
So the Hulk
is a monster.
Is a monster. All right. So This is his main character card. Okay, this is from the base set, or the Marvel Battles. I think it's the Marvel Battles set. I'll leave a link to the product in the description if you want to check it out. Affiliate link. So his level 1 version, okay, is an Avengers team. Hulk main character. He's a 3/3. There are 2 keywords he does not have. It's flight and ranged. If you don't know how to play the game, those are big. Those are big in the thing, in the game. Okay, he has 6 health. Okay, he has the ability Smash. Okay, you can activate it in the main phase. You pay a green, and put a 1/1 counter on Hulk for each wound he has. Okay, when you gain a wound, it just takes away from your health essentially. Okay, and then he has the level up ability of you won't like him when he's angry. Level up 4. So when he has 4 XP on him, when Hulk gets stunned, he gains an XP. So when he has 4 XP, he levels up to level 2.
Mind you, when you take a point of damage in this game, he stuns.
It's not technically a... Okay, like in normal way of thinking about TCGs and in most other games, that's how you think about it. But it's really weird too, because when you go into battle, okay, like if he loses the battle, that's when he gets stunned and gets the XP.
Yeah, when he takes damage.
He's still, well, again, it's kind of, I think it's
life total.
It's all depend. Well,
in this case, I was just saying how you can get stunned.
Right.
And when he takes damage, he gets stuns.
Again,
saying it differently.
Well, because that stat line is it's like 3 different stats, right? You have your attack, defense, and then health. No matter how much over, so if he gets hit for 3 damage, okay, like he gets hit. Let's say someone's coming at him for 6, okay, he can block 3 of it. He gets hit. He's not taking 3 damage. He only gets the 1.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's super. Okay. It's kind of it's kind of weird. Okay, it's kind of weird from how you look at it.
Because like when you're dealing damage to your opponent, you have to bypass its armor or their defense stat, and then you're just dealing like 1 point of damage to them.
No matter how much over.
Yes. No matter how much attack is compared to their defense, it's always 1 damage at a time.
Correct.
Oh wait. So he'll get stunned when he takes that point of damage.
Right.
And then he goes like face down, and I don't believe you can attack him again. I'm pretty sure you can't. So then eventually after he takes 4 damage, he then
it's been a while since we've played.
Levels up.
He levels up. I was trying to find the card. I was trying to get the card. It took me a minute to pull it up. So he levels up. His level 2. Okay, he's a 6/6.
You said he was a 3/3?
He was previously? A 3/3.
Okay.
And then he turns into a 6/6.
Yes.
Okay. Still has the 6 health on him. Same ability of the Smash ability. Okay, so Smash in the main phase, you pay a green. Put a 1/1 counter on Hulk for each wound that he has.
Remember, he's flipped. He's taking 4 damage. So he's getting 4 counters.
And then he has this other ability.
10/10.
He has this, he has this other ability, and you could do that every turn.
I know.
You could do that every turn, but also has this other.
As long as you have the green resource.
As long as you have the green resource,
which I believe you kind of only have access to what, 4?
There's only 4 or 5 different colors in the game.
Yeah.
But his other ability, Banner's Influence. You can, during the build phase, you pay a yellow.
Yeah.
Remove each +1/+1 counter from Hulk. Draw that many cards.
That's so good.
So I believe build phase comes before main phase.
Yeah.
So if you have 4 counters on him, build phase, pay the yellow, remove those counters, draw that many cards.
Which, if you're a good Magic player, you're going to have a problem with that mechanic.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you're going to do that, remove those counters. During the main phase, you pay the green, put those counters back on, and then you just go. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, so
such a phenomenal card.
again, from what we know, we think Hulk's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we have no idea what the meta is. We know nothing.
Yeah, just from our play test.
Just from our play,
it was kind of nutty. We have a story about it, you know.
Yeah. So Jim, I think Jim, what story is this?
No, it was just how badly I got stomped by this card once it flipped.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny to me? Like I was thinking, I was just like, oh yeah, get him to 3 damage, build up my board, take out his side pieces, and take out his creatures, and then I'll be able to focus down his main one. And then I was like, oh yeah, he can attack with it after he attacked with it, attacking my creature who was a bigger, and he's like, oh, take my damage, go to 4, and then flip. I'm just like, no, no, why? It's like I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. So the interesting thing with those, we'll just call them starter decks. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not starter decks in the normal sense of starter decks of how you typically think about it from DCGs. But you could take the deck and then just pick whatever main character you wanted from the team affiliation. Okay. So this is a very cool game. I like expandable card games. It's just, expandable card games just not as popular as TCGs and CCGs. They're really not. And so finding the people to play expandable card games with, it can be difficult. But that's why you got to go Discord online, find those communities. I would love our Discord community to get built up with many different types of players from a lot of these different games. So speaking of, join our Discord, links in the description, like in every description of all of our podcasts. So go check that out. That's this week's card of the week.